going on, guys? Orms Forum coming at you with another video. In today's video, we're still talking about some free agents. I'm kind of a few days late on this one again. I think we made this signing, I believe it was Thursday night. The Lions went out and they signed nose tackle DJ Reader. Now you guys know all about it, man. You know, they get massive up front, a big, huge human being, 6'3", 335 pounds. This guy is probably going to be what we want Broderick Martin to be in the future. It's going to be a nice little mentor, I think, for Martin, because they're pretty much the same size. Martin might be a little bit bigger, might be a little bit taller, but they play the same type of style. You know, Reader is 29 years old. He will be 30 in July. So he's an older guy. We did sign him to a 2-year deal, $27.25 million for a 2-year deal. And then, $9 million of that is guaranteed. So it's not that bad of a deal. It didn't really seem like there was a heavy market for DJ Reader, but that's a whole other story. But, DJ Reader, man, he came from college. Obviously, he's a Clemson Tiger, played in the ACC, 4 years at Clemson. 72 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 4 sacks. Got himself drafted in the 5th round in 2016 to the Houston Texans. Now, the Texans had him for about 4 years. His NFL stats, he was with Houston, then he went on to play for the Cincinnati Bengals. 8-year career, going on his 9th. 277 tackles, 33 tackles for loss, 44 quarterback hits, 13 quarterback hurries, 3 fumble recoveries, 1 forced fumble, 8 pass deflections, 9.5 sacks. Not a sack guy by any stretch, but will help out in that department, and we'll explain that a little bit too. In his NFL career, he has missed some time too. He missed like 10 games in the last 2 years, 24 if you go back as far as 4 years. So he's missed some time. He did blow out both his quads. His quads are his legs, his thighs, if you will, and he had a significant knee injury too that I think he missed like 7 or 8 games, something along that too. So he's been on the IR a couple times. Not going to call the kid injury prone or anything like that, but he's got injury concern. Now, this guy is one of the best nose tackles in the NFL today. Not defensive tackles overall. There's a lot of really good defensive tackles, but if we're talking pure nose tackle here, and I am, he's one of the best. When he was drafted by Houston back in 2016, 8-9 years ago, he was replacing Vincent Wilfork. Vincent Wilfork, if you don't know who Vince Wilfork was, he was probably one of the best nose tackles in the game at the time for as long as I can remember. One of the better nose tackles, one of the best, and he kind of plays like him. He's a run stuffer. He's going to command double teams. He's going to open up more one-on-one battles with other individuals on that D-line, like Aleem McNeil. Aleem McNeil is probably going to benefit, I believe, benefit the most from this, and whoever is going to be on kind of, like I'm talking about a rush end, and whoever's going to kind of be on his side, be on Reader's side, because Reader does command double teams. Now, I see people online saying, how is this guy going to command double teams when he's just a space eater and he doesn't do anything, he doesn't move, It doesn't work like that, guys. It doesn't work like that. I'm not saying this guy's going to be doubled every single play, but he's doubled a lot. When you're 6'3", 335 pound, yes, they are NFL linemen that can handle one-on-ones with guys like that, but he's going to be double teamed majority of games. You're just going to see it, and he does create a little bit of push to the quarterback. Not a pass rusher whatsoever, as the stats say. With the hurries and the hits and the sacks alone there as well. But he's going to help out the defensive line. We were already, I believe, an elite run stuffing unit on defense. This just makes us even better. DJ Reader, now, it's all about his health. Can he stay healthy? And it's always a concern to me. This has been what Brad Holmes has done since he's been here. And I'm not mad at this signing. This is a definite upgrade, but he's taking a little bit of a risk on a guy that has had significant injuries in the past, blowing out both his quads, like I said, having a knee surgery, having knee injuries, getting carted off the field as a Bengal. It's happened, and it's all happened within his last 4 years. Never really got hurt too much in Houston. He might have missed a little bit of time, but his big injuries happened when he was a Cincinnati Bengal. And but if you go on these, like I like to do, you like to go on the former teams' chat rooms, group chats, and you like to figure out, or you like to kind of see how they feel about DJ Reader leaving. There's a lot of fans that were upset about this guy going. Now, they went out, they picked up Sheldon Rankings. I think they might have even brought in somebody else for a couple visits, don't know. But they did sign Sheldon Rankings. My eyes all jacked up, sorry guys. So, they kind of brought in a guy in Sheldon Rankings who's a little bit more of a pass rusher. Obviously, he might have, he plays the run, but not as well as a DJ Reader, but he's probably the more better overall athlete, and with not a whole bunch of injuries like DJ Reader. I'm sure he's not the healthiest of guys. Sheldon Rankings, I'm sure he's missed some time, but not that I can really tell you off the top of my dome. But DJ Reader, he's, like I said, one of the best nose tackles in the business. So don't get it confused with defensive tackles. Nose tackle, defensive tackle are two different things, two different positions. Now, nose tackles are the true grinders on that D line that eat up the double commands, space eaters, do the dirty work. Thing with a DJ Reader is you're not gonna see his work stuffed on a stat sheet. It's not what nose tackles do. Nose tackles free up guys. So your linebackers, your D linemen can make plays. Hopefully Hutch can benefit from this. Guys like Pascal, James Houston, John Kaminsky, Aleem McNeil especially. So that's what we like to see. Now, it's not going to make this team go from, I don't know how many sacks they had last year as a team. It was 30-something, I believe, at the top of my head. I don't remember the true number. I'm not saying this is going to go from 35 or whatever to 55. They still need an edge rusher. They need someone else to be a bookend with Hutchinson. But this helps. This is going to help. But health is key. Health is key. Health has been the big key thing since Brad Holmes has took over this GM spot in Detroit. And now and I think we picked up 4 brand new players this year, and 3 of them have injury concerns. And DJ Reader is no different. Now, I'm not going to tell you that it's a terrible pick, because it's not, because he's a good football player. He's a really good football player. If you're looking for that type of guy, you're looking for a guy that's going to literally demand double teams and be a space eater, get a little bit of push when he can, plays mean, plays nasty, more athletic than you would think a 6'3", 335-pound man is, then that's the guy. And he's going to help out this team. But it is an injury concern, not calling him injury prone. So, hey, they get a good pick. They got him for an all right deal. I thought the $9 million guarantee is pretty nice right there. If it doesn't work in year 1, they can probably let him go. But he has missed some time, significant time in the past couple of years, especially in the last 4 years with 24 games. That's averaging like six games a year. His last 2 haven't been that pretty either. But he is a talented nose tackle. He's very talented, hopefully. And he's still rehabbing, by the way, guys. He's still rehabbing. He says he should be ready by the start of the year. Let's see what happens. Because I know last time he got hurt in Cincinnati with the quad injury. Quad is the thighs, if you guys don't remember. He blew those out. I think it was 2020, 2021, I forget. I think it was 2020. Blew out his quad, and it took him like 9 months to feel fantastic. Took him about 6 months to get back into the swing of things. And then it took him 9 months to feel like he was brand new. And when he got hurt in Cincinnati, don't really recall what month it was that he got hurt in Cincinnati. It might have been the later months, but he's got some rehabbing to do, and he says he should be ready. So we've heard that song and dance before too, guys. We should be ready. This guy should be ready. It just all depends on how fast his rehab is. It's his second go around. It's on different legs, but now he knows more. Probably knows a little bit more about that injury than he did his first one. And he said his second one was a lot less worse than his first one. So that's a good sign too for Lions fans. So hey guys, good player coming into town. Some injury concerns, yes, that is very real. He is rehabbing, but he's going to help out that defensive line big time. He's going to help out that defense overall. Trust me, not going to be pretty. What he does isn't pretty. What he does isn't pretty. He's one of those guys that does all the dirty work and doesn't get enough recognition. But he is a good football player. Health is key. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming and watching the video, talking about our Detroit Lions and some of our new players. Got more videos coming, guys, but I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the bottom right-hand corner to subscribe to all my videos. Get that little icon button, that YouTube icon button. Get a notification bell up top. Don't forget to like, comment, share this out. What do you guys think? DJ Reader in town. Let's go, Lions. One pride. Detroit versus everybody. Boom. Yeah, baby.